Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another exciting episode of Trivia for Kids, the podcast. I'm Casey.
I'm Quinn.
Quinn, it is Super Bowl Sunday. We're doing a category about hockey. I didn't even realize we always record these on Sundays. I didn't even think when I was writing this episode, maybe I should do like a football category, but nope, we're going to talk about hockey on Super Bowl Sunday.
Well, I guess it's Hockey Bowl Sunday.
I guess the Winter Olympics are going on today too, so they probably are playing hockey. So I'm not too far off. I'm okay yet. All right, let's do some jokes. Our first joke comes from Leonard from San Francisco.
Thank you, Leonard.
What does a quarterback like to do in the mountains?
I have no idea.
Hike!
Okay, that one's pretty good.
Hike! I love it. Our next joke comes from River and Clementine.
Thank you, River and Clementine.
What is a mummy's favorite part of Halloween?
Trick-or-treating.
The costumes.
Oh.
And our last joke comes from Lauren, who is 8, and she is from England.
Thank you, Lauren.
What do you call an elephant in a hamper?
I have no idea.
Stuck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be stuck. That is true. Thank you for the jokes, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
All right, time for Super Bowl Sunday trivia about hockey.
And not Olympics.
And other things like Harry Potter and Bluey and all kinds of things. Let's go.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1, the category is Bluey. Question 1. Which of Bluey's friends is allergic to many foods? Question 2. What is the name of Bluey's school friend who is pink? Question 3. In the episode Muffin Cone, what can't Aunt Trixie stop herself from eating? Candy, chips, or donuts? Question 4. Which Bluey character is a dachshund who is much shorter than the others? Question 5. What is the name of Bingo's dolphin toy? Question 6. What vegetable does Bluey use as a magic wand to turn her family members into various animals? Question 7. Whose parents are Pat and Janelle? Parent challenge. How many brothers does Bandit have? Answers to the first round. Question 1. Which of Bluey's friends is allergic to many foods?
Mackenzie.
The answer is Indy. Indy is known to have multiple food allergies like wheat, gluten, dairy, and more. You have a friend with a really severe wheat allergy, don't you?
Yeah.
So at Brooks' school, they have to be really careful with what snacks we bring in or what they eat at lunch because his friend is so allergic that it's kind of dangerous for him to be around food with wheat.
And if we have like cupcakes, then we have to wash our hands like a couple more times than once.
Yep, but it's good to be careful so that he stays safe. Question 2. What is the name of Bluey's school friend who is pink?
I don't know.
The answer is Coco. She's the little pink poodle. I would guess a name like Coco would be a brown dog, not a pink one. So that was kind of a hard one. Question 3. In the episode Muffin Cone, what can't Aunt Trixie stop herself from eating? Candy, chips, or donuts?
Yeah.
Chips or crisps is correct. Despite attempting to eat healthier, she finds herself unable to resist the snack food. I feel ya, Aunt Trixie. I have a hard time not eating chips as well. Do you like chips?
Yeah, but I don't eat it that much anymore.
You don't eat chips. That's good. Chips are not that healthy for you. Question 4. Which Bluey character is a dachshund who is much shorter than the others?
Snickers.
Snickers is the answer. So a dachshund is also a type of, well, in America we call them wiener dogs, but on Bluey they call him a sausage dog, don't they?
Yeah.
Snickers always wears a yellow cap, and he frequently mentions his short legs and long body, which sometimes makes it difficult for him to keep up, but he is a beloved friend in Calypso's class. Question 5. What is the name of Bingo's dolphin toy?
I do not know.
Its name is Gray Dancer. Bingo's dolphin toy from the Bluey episode The Claw is named Gray Dancer, a lavender plush dolphin she tries to win from a claw machine in the episode. Have you ever played one of those claw machines at an arcade and won something?
When I went to my friend's house for his birthday party, I got 2 big giant balls.
At an arcade?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like so much fun. I am not good at those claw machines though, so I don't play them because I just lose my money because I can never grab the thing out of the machine.
And when I was there, I also got a 900 tickets one and 100 tickets.
Oh my goodness, you must have been great at it. Question 6. What vegetable does Bluey use as a magic wand to turn her family members into various animals?
An asparagus.
Asparagus is correct. So she has an asparagus and she just goes, turtle, and then you would turn into a turtle? That's so silly. Question 7. Whose parents are Pat and Janelle?
I don't know.
Lucky's parents are named Pat and Janelle.
I know the Pat, but I didn't know the Janelle.
Parent challenge. How many brothers does Bandit have?
2.
You are right. What are their names?
Stripe
Yep.
and Rat.
There you go, Rat and Stripe. I love the episode where Bandit's mom, Bingo and Bluey's grandma, is reading that letter that Bandit wrote when he was a kid, and all the things that he spelled wrong, she was reading it like he wrote it.
And at the end, she goes, "Are you staying for supper, Bandit? I'm making my lasagna."
Bluey's so funny, it cracks me up. Round 2. The category is zoo animals. Question 1. Which animal can hear with its feet by feeling tiny vibrations in the ground? Question 2. If you were at the zoo looking at a Bactrian or a dromedary, what animal would you be looking at? Question 3. Which reptile can live over 150 years? Question 4. Which animal has the loudest roar of any big cat? Leopard, lion, or jaguar? Question 5. Which animal can drink salt water and stay healthy? Penguin, hippo, or wildebeest? Question 6. Which animal has the thickest skin of any land animal? Rhino, Cape buffalo, or anteater? Question 7. Which animal has whiskers so sensitive they can detect underwater vibrations? Platypus, seal, or sea otter? Parent challenge. What is the fastest land animal in North America? Round number 2 answers. Question 1. Which animal can hear with its feet by feeling tiny vibrations in the ground?
Elephants.
Yes!
Actually?
Yes! Great guess. Elephants can hear with their feet by detecting low-frequency seismic vibrations traveling through the ground, a method known as seismic communication. Using specialized fat pads in their feet and trunks, they can sense distant movements, vocalizations, or environmental changes such as storms from miles away. What?
I was just joking when I said elephants.
Well, that was a really great guess. So I know the question said they can hear through their feet. They can still hear through their ears, but their feet have these special sensors that tell their brain certain things. Oh, I hear a sound. Oh, there's a storm coming. So even though they can still hear with their ears, the vibrations through their feet and trunk tell them different things, like their spidey senses. Question 2. If you were at a zoo looking at a Bactrian or a dromedary, what animal would you be looking at?
I'm not sure.
The answer is a camel.
Oh, I knew that.
Bactrian camels have 2 humps. Dromedaries have 1 hump. Dromedary camels have 1 hump. Bactrian camels have 2 humps. Horses don't have any humps because they aren't camels. Boom, 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 boom. Question 3. Which reptile can live over 150 years?
A turtle.
The answer is a giant tortoise. Bruh. Some have lived longer than the United States has existed. That's pretty mind-blowing to think about. Question 4. Which animal has the loudest roar of any big cat? Leopards, lions, or jaguars?
Jaguars?
The answer is lions. You can hear their roar from up to 5 miles away. Question 5. Which animal can drink salt water and stay healthy? A penguin, a hippo, or a wildebeest?
A penguin?
Yes, that is correct. These birds possess special salt glands that concentrate and excrete salt, allowing them to drink seawater. So what would happen if we drank seawater? We would get very sick because there is so much salt in salt water. But penguins have this specialized salt glands that sort of filter out the salt so that they can still get the good stuff that's in the water. Question 6. Which animal has the thickest skin of any land animal? Rhinos, Cape buffaloes, or anteaters?
Rhino?
You are right. Rhinoceroses have the thickest skin of any living land animal, with skin that can be up to 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch thick on their backs and flanks. This thick, collagen-rich, armor-like skin provides protection against predators and insects. Their skin is specifically adapted for protection rather than insulation. Question 7. Which animal has whiskers so sensitive they can detect underwater vibrations? Platypus, seals, or sea otters?
Sea otters.
The answer is seals, particularly harbor seals. They have highly sensitive, wavy, and asymmetrical whiskers that detect underwater vibrations from swimming prey, even in complete darkness. These specialized whiskers can detect subtle wake patterns of fish, allowing them to track prey in low light, murky, or deep ocean conditions. I love learning about cool things about animals. So in complete dark, their little whiskers on their face can feel movements of fish so that they know there's prey in front of me. I'm going to eat it even though I can't see it. That's great.
That is crazy.
Parent challenge. What is the fastest land animal in North America?
I'm not sure.
The answer is a pronghorn. The pronghorn is the fastest land animal in North America, capable of reaching speeds up to 60 to 65 miles an hour or 96 to 105 kilometers per hour. Often called the American antelope, they are the second fastest land animal in the world to the cheetah. They are specialized for endurance and maintaining high speeds of roughly 40 to 55 miles an hour over long distances. So a pronghorn is a type of deer thing. It is light brown and white, kind of splotchy, and then they have black little pokey antlers that stick out of their head. They're not very big. We have them in South Dakota. I've seen them before, and they're called pronghorn. Round number 3. The category is Harry Potter. Question 1. What is the name of Voldemort's snake? Felona, Nagini, or Ratana? Question 2. How is Sirius Black related to Harry Potter? Question 3. Crookshanks is the name of what type of animal? A cat, a spider, or an owl? Question 4. Harry's nemesis at Hogwarts is a Slytherin boy named what? Question 5. When someone wants to temporarily take on the physical appearance of another person, they should drink what? Wolfsbane, Polyjuice, or Felix Felicis? Question 6. At the end of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which professor removes his turban to reveal Voldemort on the back of his head? Quirrell, Lockhart, or Snape? Question 7. The first Harry Potter theme park opened in 2010. Where is it? Tokyo, Orlando, or London? Parent challenge. What year did the first Harry Potter movie come out? And now the round 3 answers. Question 1. What is the name of Voldemort's snake? Felona, Nagini, or Ratana?
Nagini?
It is Nagini. He calls her Nagini. And like a really creepy, I don't know, kind of snake voice. I guess that's how I would talk to my snake. Like, oh, Thomas. I don't know. I don't know what I would name my snake. Kind of like when an adult talks to a baby. You talk to a baby in a baby voice. So you talk to a snake in a snake voice. Question 2. How is Sirius Black related to Harry Potter?
Uncle?
He is his godfather.
Her godfather, that's
so
right.
technically not related, but related. I mean, godfather counts.
Yeah.
Question 3. Crookshanks is the name of what type of animal? A cat, a spider, or an owl?
A cat.
Whose cat?
Hermione's.
Hermione's cat is Crookshanks. You're right. Great name for a cat.
Uh-huh.
How would you talk to a cat? Question 4. Harry's nemesis at Hogwarts is a Slytherin boy named what?
Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy. He plays the perfect character because he is so unlikable, but I bet he's a nice guy in real life.
Yeah.
Do you think in real life people assume that he's just like Draco and so they don't like him? And he's like, hey, I'm nice. Question 5. When someone wants to temporarily take on the physical appearance of another person, they should drink what? Wolfsbane, Polyjuice, or Felix Felicis?
Polyjuice?
Polyjuice potion is correct. Polyjuice potion is a complex potion that allows the drinker to temporarily take on the physical appearance of another person. It requires specific ingredients and takes about a month to brew before it can be used. Ren, if you drank Polyjuice, who would you want to turn into?
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yep.
That's an interesting. I did not expect you to say that. I thought you'd say like your principal or something. Dwayne Johnson. Okay, good choice. Question 6. At the end of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which professor removes his turban to reveal Voldemort on the back of his head? Quirrell, Lockhart, or Snape?
Quirrell.
It is Quirrell. Quirinus Quirrell. That's a tongue twister. The Defense Against the Dark art teacher removes his turban to reveal Lord Voldemort's face living on the back of his head. Quirrell is revealed as a servant of Voldemort, having been possessed while traveling to find him. It's real creepy when he takes off that turban and on the back of his head is Voldemort's face. Didn't like it.
Did you know that in only that movie, Voldemort had a nose?
Really?
In all the other movies, he did not have a nose.
I did not know that. That is a great tip, Ren. I'm going to have to look back at that face and see the nose because, yeah, when the rest of the movies, Voldemort's face is just flat. Eyes and mouth. Huh. Question 7. The first Harry Potter theme park opened in 2010. Where is it? Tokyo, Orlando, or London?
Tokyo.
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter is in Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida.
My friend went there. Oh.
We gotta go.
Uh-huh.
Parent challenge. What year did the first Harry Potter movie come out?
2001.
2001 is the answer. What a guess. Were you born in 2001?
No.
2001 was the first Harry Potter movie. That is a long time ago. 25 years ago. Crazy. Round number 4. The category is World Capitals. I will give you the city, and you tell me the country that it's the capital of. Question 1. Beijing. Question 2. Brussels. Question 3. Ottawa. Question 4. Havana. Question 5. Cairo. Question 6. Dublin. Question 7. Moscow. Parent challenge. Hanoi. Answers to round 4. Question 1. Beijing.
China?
Beijing is the capital of China. It is one of the oldest cities in the world and is home to the Forbidden City, a palace so big it has over 900 buildings. The Great Wall of China runs near the city of Beijing, and they hosted the Olympics twice, in the summer and the winter.
Yeah.
Right now, the Olympics are in Milan, though, which is in Italy. Question 2. Brussels.
I want to say Britain for some reason, but that's London.
You were right on track with the B. It is Belgium. Brussels, Belgium. Brussels is famous for Belgian chocolate, waffles, and comic book art. The city has murals of characters like Tintin on its buildings, and it's also where the European Union makes many of its decisions. I love Brussels sprouts.
I hate Brussels sprouts.
They are delicious. I've been to Belgium. Highly recommend going. Their chocolate and their waffles, top-notch. And their french fries. Question 3. Ottawa.
Canada.
Ottawa is the capital of Canada. Ottawa's Rideau Canal freezes in winter and becomes the world's largest skating rink. In the spring, the city fills with millions of tulips, a tradition that began when the Netherlands sent Canada thousands of bulbs as a thank you after World War II.
Wow.
That is cool. You can skate on the canal in the winter. Very cool. And in the spring, you can see a whole bunch of flowers. Question 4. Havana.
Kenya.
Havana is the capital of Cuba. Havana is known for its brightly painted buildings, classic 1950s cars, and lively Cuban music. Its old streets are full of history, and the city is famous for its warm, friendly atmosphere. And the song, Havana Una Na. Question 5. Cairo.
Egypt.
Cairo is the capital of Egypt. It sits right next to the pyramids of Giza, some of the oldest structures ever built. The city's Egyptian museum holds thousands of ancient treasures, including items from King Tut's tomb.
Cool.
Cool. Question 6. Dublin.
Dublin, Germany.
Dublin is the capital of Ireland. Dublin is famous for its storytelling, music, and friendly people. Dublin also has a river running right through the middle of it, and kids love spotting the city's colorful doors, which are all painted different bright colors, because long ago, people wanted their houses to stand out.
Cool.
Question 7. Moscow.
Russia.
Moscow is the capital of Russia. Moscow's most famous landmark is St. Basil's Cathedral, known for its colorful onion-shaped domes. The city also has the Kremlin, which is a historic fortress that serves as the center of the Russian government. Parent challenge, Hanoi.
Hanoi, New Zealand.
Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. Hanoi is known for its busy streets filled with motorbikes and its traditional water puppet shows, a Vietnamese art form that has been performed for centuries. Round number 5. The category is the National Hockey League, or NHL. Question 1. Which NHL player once scored 5 goals in 5 different ways in one game? Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, or Bobby Orr? Question 2. Goalie Patrick Roy used to talk to what for good luck? The other players, the goalposts, or the ice? Question 3. Which team once had a live penguin as their mascot? Question 4. Which team has a fan tradition of throwing catfish onto the ice? The Detroit Red Wings, the San Jose Sharks, or the Nashville Predators? Question 5. What year was the NHL founded? 1917, 1937, or 1957? Question 6. What is the name of the trophy that the NHL season winner is given? The Lombardi Trophy, the Stanley Cup, or the Claret Jug? Question 7. Which NHL team's mascot accidentally started on fire during a pre-game stunt in 1995? The Calgary Flames, the Minnesota Wild, or the Anaheim Ducks? Parent challenge. Which team once scored 16 goals in a single game, which is still a record today? The Boston Bruins, the Vancouver Canucks, or the Montreal Canadiens? Answers to round 5. Question 1. Which NHL player once scored 5 goals in 5 different ways in one game? Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, or Bobby Orr?
Mario Lemieux.
You're right. Mario Lemieux is the answer. He scored even strength, power play, shorthanded, penalty shot, and empty net all in one night. So that was 5 different ways that he scored. Question 2. Goalie Patrick Roy used to talk to what for good luck? The other players, the goalposts, or the ice?
The ice.
He talked to the goalposts. Patrick Roy, the Hall of Fame goaltender, is famous for talking to his goalposts for good luck during his NHL career. Beginning in the 1986 playoffs, he believed the posts were his friends, thanking them after saves and treating them as allies in the net. That's pretty funny.
I think it would be more funny if we talked to the ice.
He probably talked to the ice too. He was like, hey everybody, we're all a team here. Question 3. Which team once had a live penguin as their mascot?
Pittsburgh.
The Pittsburgh Penguins is correct. The Pittsburgh Penguins NHL team had a live Humboldt penguin named Penguin Pete as their mascot during the 1968-69 season. Loaned from the Pittsburgh Zoo, Pete made appearances in 1968, including walking on the ice, but he tragically died of pneumonia in that same year. The team later used a second live penguin, which they named Repeat. Pete and Repeat went out on the ice. Pete died. Who was left? Repeat. Question 4. Which team has a fan tradition of throwing catfish on the ice? The Detroit Red Wings, the San Jose Sharks, or the Nashville Predators?
The San Jose Sharks.
The answer is the Nashville Predators. They have the fan tradition of throwing catfish onto the ice, a practice that began in the 2002-2003 season as a Southern-themed response to the Detroit Red Wings octopus tradition. The tradition is particularly common during the playoffs at Bridgestone Arena. So we talked about that before, how at Red Wings games they throw octopus onto the ice. At dead octopus, yes. The Predators throw catfish, dead catfish, onto the ice.
Why?
I don't know.
What if they throw it in the middle of the game and then your team's gonna score a goal and he slips on a catfish?
Well, that would be very, very bad. I do know that when they throw it onto the ice, the refs would call the game dead and they'd throw it off. And probably that fan would get in big trouble, maybe kicked out of the game. So be careful if you're going to smuggle in a catfish to throw on the ice. Question 5. What year was the NHL founded? 1917, 1937, or 1957?
1957.
The answer is actually 1917. The National Hockey League, or NHL, was founded on November 26, 1917 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It was established at the Windsor Hotel by 4 teams: the Montreal Canadiens, the Montreal Wanderers, the Ottawa Senators, and the Quebec Bulldogs. The first games were played on December 19, 1917. That is over 100 years ago. That's a long time. Question 6. What is the name of the trophy that the NHL season winner is given? The Lombardi Trophy, the Stanley Cup, or the Claret Jug?
The Lombardi Trophy.
Nope, somebody might win the Lombardi Trophy today. That's for the Super Bowl. But in hockey, it is the Stanley Cup. The NHL Stanley Cup is famous as the oldest, most prestigious trophy in North American professional sports. Donated in 1892 by Lord Stanley of Preston, it is the oldest existing trophy in professional sports. Unlike other trophies, it is a single iconic trophy passed from champion to champion. It is engraved with the winners' names, making it a living, nomadic, and highly coveted piece of history. What that means is, like the Lombardi Trophy that the Super Bowl winners get, they make a new Lombardi Trophy every year. So if you win the Super Bowl, you get to keep your Lombardi Trophy. The Stanley Cup, there's only one of them. So if the Boston Bruins win the Stanley Cup one year, they get to have the trophy. If the Nashville Predators win it the next year, they get to have the trophy. And then the winners' names are just engraved in it. But they don't get to keep the trophy forever. They have to pass it to the next winner.
Why?
Because there's only one.
But why don't they make more like they do with the Super Bowl?
Well, because it is just that special. Question 7. Which NHL team's mascot accidentally started on fire during a pregame stunt in 1995? The Calgary Flames, the Minnesota Wild, or the Anaheim Ducks?
The Anaheim Ducks.
You're right. The Anaheim Ducks mascot, Wild Wing, caught on fire during a 1995 pregame stunt. During the October 18th, 1995 home opener against the Calgary Flames, Wild Wing attempted to jump over a wall of fire but caught his skate on a trampoline, landing directly into the flames. The costume caught on fire, but the person inside was not seriously injured and returned to the game.
Why did they do that in the first place? Why didn't they just do like a stunt where you go like through a circle?
For something more safe, they probably didn't do that ever again. I think they learned their lesson. Parent challenge. Which team once scored 16 goals in a single game, which is still a record today? The Boston Bruins, the Vancouver Canucks, or the Montreal Canadiens?
The Boston Bruins.
The answer is the Montreal Canadiens. They hold the NHL record for most goals by a team in a single game, scoring 16 in a 16-3 victory over the Quebec Bulldogs on March 3rd, 1920. This record has stood for over a century.
And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are.
Question 1. What is the name of Bingo's dolphin toy?
Gray Dancer.
Question 2. Which animal has whiskers so sensitive they can detect underwater vibrations?
Seals.
Question 3. Which team has a fan tradition of throwing catfish on the ice?
Nashville Predators.
Question 4. When someone wants to temporarily take on the physical appearance of another person, they should drink what?
A polyjuice potion.
Question 5. If you were at the zoo looking at a Bactrian or a dromedary, what animal would you be looking at?
A camel.
Question 6. Which NHL player once scored 5 goals in 5 different ways in one game?
Mario Lemieux.
Question 7. What is the name of Voldemort's snake?
Nagini.
And here come your shout-outs. Harry Potter comes from Blair.
Thank you, Blair.
She also sent the questions. And NHL comes from Sophie, who is 10, from Connecticut.
Thank you, Sophie.
And it's time for the birthdays this week. We are going to start our birthdays with Nadine, who is turning 7. Happy birthday, Nadine. She lives in Berlin, Germany, and she is in the 1st grade. Nadine loves reading, and her favorite place in school is the library. She loves swimming, and she started ice skating and taekwondo this year. Happy birthday to Nadine. You are turning 7. You live in Germany, and you're in the 1st grade. You love reading, and you love to go to the library, and you love swimming and ice skating. skating and taekwondo. Happy 7th, Nadine. Happy birthday! Our next shout out goes to Parker, who is turning 7. Happy birthday, Parker. She lives in Las Vegas, Nevada with her family. Parker loves art, listening to music, especially NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, and playing with her baby dolls. She is smart, funny, helpful, and she loves Jesus and going to church. And for her birthday, she is going to Universal Studios for the first time with her mom and dad. So fun! And your mom says, P, you are such a light to everyone you know. You are caring, smart, and so fun to be around. You are my favorite person, and I love you so much. I pray God continues to bless you and guide you all the days of your life. Love, Mom. Happy birthday, Parker. You're turning 7, and you live in Vegas. You love art and listening to music. You love playing with your baby dolls. We hope your birthday is super awesome at Universal. Happy 7th, Parker! Our next shout out goes to Emma, who is turning 11. Happy birthday, Emma! She is creative, caring, loving, brave, kind, funny, and strong. Emma is an amazing artist and athlete, and she plays soccer, basketball, and softball. She is a great helper at home, and she works very hard at school. Emma is a wonderful sister to her brothers Feitu and Silas, and a very good friend to her besties. And Emma, your family says, we love you so much. Happy 11th birthday. Happy 11th birthday, Emma. You're creative, caring, loving, and brave. And you're a great artist and an athlete. And you play soccer, basketball, and softball. You're a great helper at home. And you work very hard at school. Happy double ones to Emma. We hope that it is super awesome. Happy birthday! The next shout out goes to Vivian, who is turning 9. Happy birthday, Vivian. She loves tennis, swimming, dancing, trying new things, and is always on the go. Vivian loves all things girly, and on the weekends you can find her in an oversized hoodie, something pink, and with a bag full of lip gloss. She's never met a bag charm or a tiny trinket she didn't love. Vivian's favorite place is Walt Disney World, and someday she dreams of working there. Vivian loves playing pretend games with her younger siblings and is going to overnight camp this summer. And your mom says, we love watching our tenacious girl spread her wings and soar. She is so smart and kind. Happy birthday to Vivian. You're turning 9, and you love Disney World. You love tennis, swimming and dancing, and big hoodies and lip gloss. Happy 9th birthday. We hope it's amazing and have lots of fun at camp this summer. Happy birthday, Vivian! Our next shout out goes to Mara, who is turning 10 double digits. Mara's birthday is on Valentine's Day. She lives in Colorado with Dad, Mom, little sister Elsie, dog Polly, and cat Amelia. Mara loves K-pop Demon Hunters, Ava Max, and Harry Potter. Her favorite color is lavender, and her favorite animal is the fox. Mara recently won her school's spelling bee and is currently participating in the school musical and is going to start cheerleading soon. Mara loves anything fancy, reading, creating, and being with her friends. She is smart and inventive and always makes her family laugh. And your mom says, we love you, Mara. Happy birthday, Mara. You are turning 10 on Valentine's Day. That is double digits. You love K-pop Demon Hunters and Ava Max and Harry Potter. You love lavender and foxes, and you won the spelling bee, and you're in the musical. You are starting cheer and you love anything fancy and reading and creating. Happy 10th birthday, Mara. Our next shout out goes to Nora, who is turning 7. Happy birthday, Nora. She is from Utica, Michigan. Nora loves dancing, cooking up fun in the kitchen, everything about rainbows, Taylor Swift, playing soccer, board games, and Mario Party. She is also the very best dog sister to her pup, Ruby. Nora is incredibly smart, so funny, and has a light that truly brightens everyone's day the moment she starts talking. Nora is her mom's sidekick and goes everywhere with her, making every adventure even better. Nora, your family says they love you more than words can say and hope you have the best birthday ever, just like you deserve. Happy 7th birthday to Nora! You're from Michigan, you love to dance and cook and play soccer. And you love rainbows and Taylor and board games and Mario Party. And you're the best dog sister, you are smart and funny and you're so cool. Happy 7th birthday, Nora! Happy birthday! Our next shout out goes to Alec, who is turning 9. Happy birthday, Alec. He loves Cuphead, Minecraft, and Pokemon. Alec is an amazing artist and has created his own comic featuring Sigma the cat and his friends. Alec is an awesome reader. His favorite books are Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Dog Man. His mom and dad love watching him play basketball and hearing him speak Spanish. Alec is funny, creative, and friendly, and it's no surprise that he has so many friends. He's also an awesome big brother, and he loves to read, draw, and share new things with his little sister, Lily. And your mom says, we are excited to celebrate with Alec for a family sushi night and a VR party with his friends. We are so proud of you, Alec, and love seeing you mature and grow. Happy birthday to Alex, you are turning 9 and you love Cuphead, Minecraft, and Pokemon. And you made a comic called Sigma the Cat. You're an awesome reader and you play basketball and you speak Spanish and you're funny and creative and you have lots of friends and you're an awesome big brother. Have so much fun eating sushi and doing virtual reality with your friends for your 9th birthday. Happy birthday, Alec! Our next shout out goes to listener JB, who is turning 4. Happy birthday, JB. JB loves riding his Power Wheel and protecting the neighborhood like Spidey and the Paw Patrol. He loves making his little sister Carmi giggle, and he likes going to Home Depot with his dad after he gets a haircut. JB loves helping his mom with his baby sister. He likes making up songs about his friends, family members, and Jesus, and he loves playing at the park with his friends from school. And your mom and dad love you so much and are so proud of the great kid you are and how great of a brother you are to your baby sister. Happy 4th birthday to JB. You love riding your Power Wheels like Spidey. And you love your sister, Carmi. Whoa! Happy 4th birthday to JB. We hope that it's great. Happy day 4. Happy birthday, JB. Our next shout out goes to Malachi, who is turning 11. Happy birthday, Malachi. His mom says he has grown so much in so many ways that they call him 11-teen. Malachi is kind-hearted, insanely smart, a deep and creative thinker, funny, patient, and the best leader and brother. Malachi loves all things Minecraft, skateboarding, and playing the drums. And your mom says, our prayer for you, Malachi, is that you walk in confidence, knowing God has called you strong and mighty. We are proud of you and can't wait to watch you keep growing. Happy birthday, Malachi. You're turning 11, and that means you're 11. You are kind-hearted and super smart and creative, and you're funny and patient and a great leader and a great brother, and you love Minecraft and skateboarding and playing the drums. We hope Double One is super, super fun. Happy 11th birthday, Malachi. Happy birthday! Our next shout out goes to Kinsley, who is turning 9. Happy birthday, Kinsley. Her birthday is also on Valentine's Day. She is from Illinois, and she will be celebrating her birthday with a weekend trip to the water park and arcade with her cousin. So fun. Kinsley is a pageant queen, cheerleader, and a very kind person. She loves playing with her cousins and friends, swimming, doing flips on her trampoline, listening to Taylor Swift, and watching scary movies with Mom. And Kinsley, your mom and dad are so proud of how smart, silly, and sweet you are, and they love you very much. Happy 9th birthday, Kinsley. Your birthday is on Valentine's Day. You live in Illinois, and you are a pageant queen and a cheerleader and a very kind person. You love swimming and doing flips and listening to Taylor Swift and watching scary movies. And your birthday's on Valentine's Day. We hope that the water park and arcade are so fun. Happy birthday, Kinsley! And the last shout out goes to 3 people, a set of triplets who are turning 6. Happy triple birthday to Dawson, Tank, and Everly! Tank loves trains, minions, dancing, and making his family laugh. Dawson loves baseball, Star Wars, wrestling, and purple turtles. Everly, also known as Evie the Princess, loves unicorns, coloring, gymnastics, and everything pink. And your mom, dad, Grayson, and Gavin love you so very much. Happy birthday to Tank, Dawson, and Everly. You are turning 6. Tank, you love trains and minions and dancing and making people laugh. Dawson loves baseball and Star Wars and wrestling and purple turtles. And Evie the Princess loves unicorns, coloring, and gymnastics and pink. Happy 6th birthday to you 3. Tank, Dawson, and Everly. Happy 6th. Happy birthday! And here comes your conversation starter. What is your favorite event to watch in the Winter Olympics?
I feel like curling is kind of fun to watch.
We've been watching curling. Brooks was super into it when we were watching it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty entertaining.
I think I have to go with snowboarding halfpipe.
Oh, yes.
I love
I've
halfpipe.
switched it to that.
I like a lot of them. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but halfpipe I just think is so cool.
Thank you guys so much.
USA, USA, USA. Thank you for listening to the Trivia for Kids podcast. If you haven't done so already, please give us a 5-star review. Birthday shoutouts are available to paid Patreon subscribers. So if you would like to have a birthday shoutout at the end of our show, sign up to be a Patreon subscriber and listen for your birthday. Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel for even more trivia fun. Thanks for listening.